Well, you guys, I made it through the hospital nightmare. Come to find out, it was not my kidneys. My doctor told me that I needed to go to the ER because my kidneys were at 5%, and that turned out to be not true. Because when I got there, the first thing they start talking about was dialysis. Hadn't tested anything just yet. I said, nope, not doing that. I wouldn't do that anyways. And then I said, what's behind door number two? And they said, well, um, we're going to have to take your kidneys then. And I said, nope, no go. What's behind door number three? And they basically gave me a death sentence. And something in my gut told me that's bullshit. See, my ancestors started talking, and my ancestors got involved. My great and ancient ancestors got involved. And I'm glad I went with my first mind on that because I probably wouldn't be here right now. You guys have to be real careful going to these hospitals in the West, especially in America. Um, Make sure you get second and third opinions before you let them start taking things out of your body. So they knew I wasn't going to do anything. I was ready to go home. So they decided to, and somebody else came in, another doctor, practitioner, or whatever the heck it was, uh, tells me that my kidneys were not failing. Okay. When they realized I wasn't going to give them my kidneys, when they realized I wasn't going to go on dialysis and let them milk my insurance and whatnot, they said, well, basically, I the medicine that I was on, losartan potassium, was causing me to have a lot of problems. That's why I was losing all the weight that I was losing, and I had got really, really small. And I had put on 5 pounds since I walked out that hospital. I didn't eat. I didn't consume anything there at that hospital. See, when you have medical establishment um, that mess up the way they messed up, I wouldn't suggest you take any pills or anything from them until you get you a second opinion, because you got to know for certain. Um, I'm done with doctors in the West. I really am, because it's such a profit-driven industry. And I felt fine. I've been out the hospital now for what, 3 days? I haven't been taking their medicines. I've been doing natural medicines. Now, you do what you feel you need to do, okay? This is just what I'm doing. I'm not a healthcare professional, um, so I'm not giving any advice. The only advice I would give is to go with your gut instinct and get second and third opinions. But for me, in my experience, I didn't feel like I needed that. Something in my gut told me something's wrong. I got a friend that's been in the hospital for over 3 weeks now, and they still can't figure out what's wrong with him. Um, if that was my family member, I'd be to moved him up out of there. You know, he's a friend of mine, so I can't do much. You got family, you got to go to the family and whatnot. So, um, just giving you guys an update. These people had me thinking I was dying, and the only other solution they have for me was dialysis or kidney transplant. And I'm like, so where's the kidney? You got a kidney for me right now? Ain't nobody had one. Okay, so I knew that was some bullshit, and I unplugged myself and walked up out of there the next night. I sure did. Yes, I did. And came back home, and I've been feeling fine because I ain't took none of their medicine. You have to remember, in America, medicine is a business. Everything in the medical field is a business. The money is in the treatment, and ain't never in the cure. Okay, the money is in the treatment, and you have to really, really be mindful of that. And my skepticism paid off very well, or I wouldn't. I don't really believe I would be here. Because suppose I went on and did that dialysis that they wanted me to do. Hmm. I know a few people that passed away from that. I know some that still live with it. And I know some it was never necessary to begin with. Um, Like I said it before, I think from here on out, I'll take my own advice. I'll see a witch doctor before I see one of these doctors. I used to think old people were being ornery and stubborn when they didn't want to take medicine or go see a doctor. I understand it now because if you really look at it, Big Pharma makes a lot of money, don't they? hmm And there's a lot of money in organ uh, transplants. hmm I know some people in different countries, even here in America, they'll pay a pretty penny for a good kidney or a good heart or a good lung or whatever they can get. And something in the back of my mind said, I wonder who paid for this. You know, somebody got a whole lot of money. They trying to pay off somebody because they need these kidneys of mine real bad. Maybe I'm a match. That's the first thing that went through my mind. I don't know that for sure, but my instinct and my gut tells me I do know it for sure. So I ain't let them have it. I'm done with doctors in the West. Anyways, I'm just giving you guys an update. I'm feeling fine. I'm off them all the medications. I'm not taking near one, not one. Because I don't. If I go, I'm gonna go natural. Okay, because they're greedy. The medical industry is greedy. Uh, they like car salesmen, you know. So you guys just be mindful when you have an illness. Get second, third opinions, and go with your gut instinct. Okay, that's the smartest thing you can do. And that's all I came in here to say. All right. You guys have a good one. I'm Asika the Real One. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. It might save somebody's life, okay? All right.